If you have ever felt anxiety show up out of nowhere, like you're just sitting there, nothing actually happening, then your chest gets tight, your thoughts speed up, and suddenly you're in the invisible emergency. You're not broken and you're not too sensitive. You're definitely not alone. Here's what's usually happening. Anxiety is often the mind trying to live in a time that doesn't exist. It's the mind in the future, rehearsing what might go wrong, or the mind in the past, replaying what already went wrong. And what makes it feel so convincing is that the body believes whatever the mind imagines. So even if you're safe right now in this room, the body can still react like a threat is real because the mind is showing it a movie. In Buddhism, there's a simple way to describe this pattern. The mind clings, resists, and spins stories. And the spinning is exhausting. But there's also good news because if anxiety is fueled by leaving the present moment, then the doorway out of anxiety is returning to the present moment. And I want to give you one thought, one sentence that can cut through the spiral and bring you back. Not forever, not like a magic spell, but long enough to stop the momentum so you can breathe again. The thought is this: I am here now. That's it. And I know part of you might be like, that's it? That's a big wisdom? Yes, because this sentence isn't meant to be inspirational. It's meant to be functional. It's like hitting the brakes on a car that's skidding. When anxiety is happening, your attention is usually trapped in one of two places: what if, which is the future, or if only, which is the past. And I'm here now is a clean, simple interruption. It's a reminder to relocate your attention to reality. And that relocation, again, even for a moment, changes your body. Because the body doesn't calm down by being argued with. It calms down when it receives evidence of safety. The present moment is often the clearest evidence you have. Let's break down that sentence. First word is here. Here is not a concept. Here is where nobody is. Buddhist practice is often misunderstood as thinking spiritual thoughts. But in real meditation, the anchor isn't belief. It's direct evidence. And the direct experience is very often physical. So when you say, I'm here, you're not just saying a word. You're asking a question. Where is here? Right now? And the easiest way to find here is to feel. Your feet on the ground, your hands resting, the pressure of your body in the chair, the sensation of breathing. This is why in Buddhism, the body is such a powerful doorway, because thoughts can time travel, but the body cannot. Your body is always here. And when your mind is at its meeting next Tuesday, your body is still sitting in the present. So here means come back to the body, not to control it, not to force it to relax, just meet it. Second word is now. Now doesn't mean this week. It doesn't even mean today. In Buddhist training, now is often trained in tiny units. One breath, one sensation, one sound. Because anxiety often grows when now becomes huge, overwhelming chunk of time. Like, how am I going to get through the rest of the day like this? But your life is never actually lived as the rest of the day. It's lived as this inhale, this exhale, this step, this sip of water, this moment of hearing sound. So now means reduce the timeline. Come down to a size you can actually hold. Anxiety wants you to carry the entire future. Presence asks you to carry only this moment. And you can carry this moment. Now let's put this in a Buddhist framework, but in a super practical way. The core teaching is dukkha, often translated as suffering, stress, unsatisfaction, and so on. Not in a dramatic way, more like the constant friction inside us when we demand life be different from what it is. The anxiety is very specific kind of dukkha. It often includes two forces: craving, I need certainty, I need control, I need reassurance. And the other one is aversion. I can't handle this feeling. I need it to go away. Craving reaches for safety. Aversion fights what's here. And together they create a loop. Number one, feeling arises. 2, mind labels it as danger. 3, mind tries to control or escape. 4, resistance increases the feeling. Mind says, see, it's getting worse. So what does I'm here now do? It stops the reaching. It softens the fighting. It trains the mind to stay with reality instead of wrestling with imagination. Not because imagination is bad, but because imagination becomes torture when it's treated as truth. Here's a micro practice you can do anywhere, and it comes right out of mindfulness training. It's 2 steps. Step 1, label what's happening. Quietly name it. Worrying, planning, remembering, fear, tightness. Not to analyze, just to recognize. In Buddhism, this is the moment of waking up. The moment you realize, oh, I'm in the thought storm. Step 2 is return. And your return phrase is, I am here now. Then you re-anchor in the body. 1 breath, 1 sensation, 1 sound. You're not trying to delete thoughts. You're trying to train attention. That's the difference. Meditation isn't never thinking. Meditation is noticing you're thinking and coming back over and over and with kindness. Okay, but what about when anxiety is intense? When it's not just the background noise, when it hits hard. Here's a 10-second reset you can try. It's not perfect, but it's effective. Number 1, look around. Name 3 things you can see, just in your mind. Window, chair, light. This tells your nervous system we are in a real place, not a mental movie. Number 2, feel 1 point of contact. Feet on the floor, hands on your leg, just 1. 3, say the phrase, I'm here now. Then take 1 slower exhale. That's it. If your mind says this isn't working, that's okay, because the goal is not instant bliss. The goal is to interrupt the spiral and reduce the intensity by even 5%. A 5% reduction is a win because it changes what you do next. Let's talk about a few mistakes that can make anxiety worse, especially for people who are trying mindfulness for the first time. Mistake number 1, using I'm here now as a weapon. Like you're yelling at yourself internally. Stop it. Be present. That's an aversion wearing a mindfulness costume. The tone matters. Try it like you're talking to a scared friend. I am here now. It's okay. I am here. Mistake number 2, expecting thoughts to vanish. The thoughts will keep coming. The practice is not no thoughts. The practice is thoughts don't have to drive the car. Mistake number 3, trying to force calm. Calm is not something you can squeeze out of yourself. Calm is what happens when resistance drops. So aim for softening, not perfect calm. Okay, let's do a short exercise together right now. Keep your eyes open if you want. This is not about being zen. It's about being real. First, just notice. Where is your body making contact? Maybe your feet, maybe the back against a chair. Now gently take 1 inhale and a slower exhale. Now say in your mind, I am here now. When you say here, feel 1 physical sensation. Maybe the air on your skin, maybe your hands. Now say it again, I am here now. And this time when you say now, let now mean this 1 breath. No other breath, just this one. Now notice, are thoughts still there? Probably. But are you completely lost in them? Maybe a little less. That's a practice, not perfection, just returning. Here's how you make this actually work in real life. You don't wait for anxiety to hit to practice. You attach the phrase to a daily trigger. For example, every time you unlock the phone, I'm here now. Every time you wash your hands, I am here now. Every time you sit down in class, I am here now. Every time you start the meal, I'm here now. You're training the nervous system to come home before it runs away. Then when anxiety shows up, you're not learning from scratch. You're using the skill you've already practiced when things were calmer. Train the mind in easy moments so it's available in hard moments. So I would like you to check the pinned comment below for helpful resources on this topic and click on that like button. Now here's your takeaway. Anxiety often feels like something happening to you, but in many cases, it's a pattern happening in you. A pattern of time travel, a pattern of stories, a pattern of resistance. And one of the simplest ways to loosen that pattern is 1 thought. I am here now. Not as a slogan, as a practice, as a return, as a gentle way of saying, I don't have to solve the whole future in my head. I can be with this moment. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.